I'm Amanda CERNY, taking the Rapid Fire Challenge for the Peacock magazine. For me, it's smiles. So I do a lot of comedy content and I can brighten people's day, so I would say it's probably one of the best services I can provide. No, I didn't. I had nothing. So for me, it's like I was trying to make money. I didn't really have money to pay videographers or editors, so I really had to do everything on my own and learn how to edit, learn how to direct, learn how to write, because I just didn't have the ability to pay people to do it for me. So self-made. Woo! I'm very active on a weekly basis. I try to post every single day, especially on my Instagram story. If I don't have time to post on my YouTube, I'm posting on Instagram. If not on Instagram, I'm posting on Twitter. So I try to respond to a lot of the comments as well. Like, the more fans I can reply to, the happier I am, because engaging with my audience is really amazing, and I learn a lot from it too. Seeing if people like the content I'm posting, if I could change anything in any way, and seeing how I make them feel is just like the best feeling in the world. Oh, the best social media strategy for getting visitors to your channel, I would say, is consistent content. Doing something that is unique to you, something that you're passionate about, so not specifically following trends, because everybody else is doing that too. So you need to be your own person, and people really feel the authenticity, so you need to be authentic. The process behind shooting a video for my channel is different on every platform. For Instagram, sometimes I'll even shoot it with my phone and still edit it, and I write everything. But for YouTube, it's a little bit higher of a production, and same with Facebook. I'll have more of a crew with me. I'll have a videographer. Sometimes I'll hire an editor and just oversee the edit, a colorist, a bigger cast. So it's all different, and same with for traditional film and TV as well. I just show up to set and they do all the work for me. It's actually pretty amazing. Yeah, when I first started my channel, I really had to introduce myself to my audience, right? And at first there's a lot of haters online and negative feedback being like, oh, you're a pretty girl, you can't do comedy, or nice try, just wear a bikini. And so for me, it's like, it was hurtful in the beginning, but then as I started showing them that I can write and I can produce comedy or entertaining content outside of just loving my body and stuff too, it just showed that, all right, they respect me a lot more now, and I have such a strong audience that now the negative comments are far and few in between, and if I get any, like, my fans stick up for me, so I got a whole army behind me. The type of equipment I would recommend to somebody just starting out would be just have like an iPhone. Like, if you don't have a big budget, it shoots great quality. I think some are even 4K, so yeah, all you need is an iPhone. On average, well, I mean, I don't know how to answer that because every concept is different. Some of it requires a lot more production and like finding locations and doing all these things. So it's hard to say. I mean, on a short, so for a small production, I would say it could take anywhere from even 30 minutes for shooting, and then probably an hour of editing, just because it's all magic in the edit. Or even if I just do a full video and don't even edit it at all, it could take me 10 minutes. Or if I do a full-length YouTube video or Facebook video, it can take me 3 days. Or if I do a traditional production, it can take me a year. So it all depends. I had a friend that did a lot of YouTube videos, and initially when I came out to LA, I wanted to do traditional film and TV, and every agency and management that I met with were like, we need your reel. I'm like, how do I build a reel without having work? So I used social media to help build my reel, and that was my initial purpose of being on social media, was to show them that I can act. I love relatable situations, and I think that's something that people really enjoy and appreciate because it takes them outside of their like sometimes chaotic situations in real life that they would normally be stressed about, and I can make them laugh about it instead. So it really feels good to be able to have that reaction from people and change their lives in a way I bring some light to it at least. I've already collaborated with one of my favorites, Jacqueline Fernandez. She's incredible, so inspiring. She works so hard, and I love her to death. We're definitely going to do some traditional stuff together. Well, first I need the idea. So I'll have the concept or something I'm inspired by, and that's the coolest thing about social media is you can have any idea in the world, and at the end of the day you're your own boss, so you can create it and make it real. Like, so I'll have that idea, I'll have that inspiring moment, and then I'll start to write a concept around it, start to work on a script for it, and then from there I start to source, okay, do I need videographers for it? Do I need a location for it? What actors do I want for it? And yeah, and then from there, editor and colorist and all the elements that you need. And then from there I'll shoot it, have the whole production, put that all together, and which I do all myself too. And then from there, edit, have the final piece, give notes, edit again, give notes, edit again, give notes, edit again, and voila, post it. I think it was a process for me. There was not one video that specifically launched me. It was the consistency of videos that I was putting out. So I would have, in the beginning, I would have like 1,000 views on a video, and I'd be like, cool. Next video, I would have a couple thousand views. Awesome. Next 10, next 500, next 1 million, next 2 million, next 10 million, next 20 million. So it's like a building process. It's changed for me in the sense that it's much more appreciated now. When I first started doing it, like traditional actors didn't want to collaborate on anything or on social media content. They wouldn't even have a social media profile. Now every Hollywood star normally has a social media profile besides like 1 or 2 rare ones. It's like it's almost necessary for the industry now because all it does is give these production houses and these movies a platform to promote their shows on. And even it's so exciting because traditional marketing, right, they put ads on television and they're like, all right, that's what I'm used to, that's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna advertise my products or my movie that way. But now it's all completely changed. Marketing is the absolute best on social media because people are actually paying attention to the ads, they're entertained by the ads, they have it right in front of their face and they're consuming it with 0 distractions around them. And you get guaranteed numbers from it. So the value of that is way higher than any traditional marketing method I have ever seen. So that's why it really built that value, and a lot of actresses now do it because a lot of like big time producers and directors now require a following alongside the talent. So if you don't have the talent, you're not gonna get the roles. If you don't have the following, you're not gonna get the roles. You gotta have both now. My tip for brands that are looking to collaborate with YouTubers would be to allow them to have their own creative freedom. It's only going to help the campaign, and it's only going to help the reactions from people, because if it's not organic to them, the audience isn't going to respond as well. They built that audience from who they are, their own creativity, and if you give too many guidelines, it just becomes too direct messaging. It's like, yeah, it's a brand deal, but at the same time, the audience should be entertained, and it makes them appreciate the brand deal, rather than just be like, all right, you're selling out.
So if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe to the Peacock magazine. Just finish with that.
If you like the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Peacock magazine.